My name is Sabukani. This is story time. I want to talk about my journey in writing stories and how it started. Ke batla ho bua hanyane ka bophelo ba ka ba bongodi. In high school, I always knew that I wanted to be a writer, an actor, music producer, musician. I knew from start that I love those things. And I remember ka di 80s, the careers ne di nkwele di career ne le ho ba doctor, ho ba leponesa, ho ba nurse, ho ba lesole, ho ba lawyer, le di career nakong eo tse ne di nkuwa le di career ho feta anything else. Music, ho ngola dibuka, and many other things. The artistic things, they were not taken seriously, mainly because they were not regarded as serious careers that can create jobs and change people's lives. And I remember when people ask me at school, hey man, what are you saying? How can you matitjhere ka nampotsa ke tlo ngola dibuka, ke tlo bapala dipale, ke tlo ngola di music, ke tlo bina music. And kaofela batho ne ke ba bolela ntho ne ba nkuka ka ke hlanya, because ka nako ya di 1980s ho no sena ntho tse ke buang ka tsona. Ke ka ho le sekolong ha ne nka ka faila Sesotho le English, ne ke utlwa bohloko ho feta nka faila any other subject. And ha ne le matitjhere a ka neng a ruta dipuo tsena tse pedi, e ne ke a hlopha day and night. Every time ke ngola di story, ke batla ba correct. I wanted to be the best in both English and Sesotho. And I was working hard only for those subjects. Other subjects, I didn't care about them because they were not going to help me as I wanted to embark in writing. I remember one day winning award. There was awards at school and I won a literature, best literature. It was about literature, the award. I won it. And from that award, I remember there were a couple of things that were given to me, and I was given a book and to encourage me to keep on writing, because that was what I loved more than anything. Let me tell you how when we were writing our final exams, ka Form 5 matric, ke hopola na ngola physics tsatsi leo. Ha kena ka mola ka holong ka ngola. I mean, I just sat there and watched this paper. I didn't even bother myself, I remember. And because I didn't like that, and I didn't care whether I'm going to pass that or I fail it. I didn't care. I remember I was sitting there just for mere 10 minutes, and I walk out of the exam room. I remember everyone was looking at me that time, the examiner and everyone who was writing at that time. They were just looking at me. They thought I had finished writing the paper. I didn't. Just left it. They now tell me after I've left that after few minutes after I left, the examiner realized so many mistakes on the paper, and he was correcting the paper as they were, and I was not there. I didn't even care, because that wasn't going to help me as I wanted to be a writer. Then I started writing for Lesedi FM. I remember I sent my first script to Lesedi FM. They rejected it. I sent it. They rejected it. They rejected it. Ka ngola e nngwe hape, itsa ke ngola ka isenda ba khutlisa le a format of how to write for radio. Remember nakong eo ke ne ke thola format ya radio, ho no sena Google, ho no sena YouTube by that time, where you can learn. They sent me with my script with this format, your script. Then I had to learn on my own how to write for radio without anyone's guidance, but just looking at a script of a drama that played on the radio on Lesedi FM before. And my man, first day ke bona ntho ne ke shebile, hey, it was a difficult thing. I didn't understand anything on this thing. No instructions, no one to guide you. Then this is where I believe that the word that says, where there's a will, there's a way. Yes, if you you love something. If you're willing to do something, you'll do it. I learned on my own. I was watching this thing, trying to understand, make sense out of this script. And I kept about 2 weeks not understanding, trying to make sense of this thing without anyone helping me. But after some time, by the grace of God, I understood. I saw, this is how you write. This is what happens. This is how you jump to one scene to the next. And I learned. I wrote a story with a correct format, sent to Lesedi FM. It was rejected. I write another one, rejected. I write another one, rejected. I write another one, rejected. But I never gave up because I believed in this thing. Remember this last time I wrote again another thing, another story, I sent it, they rejected. And I remember that time, there were no emails, 100 email, then ke thola lengolo lena. Ha ke thola lengolo, ebile ke tshwile man. Ke le thola, ebile le nko ke nkgono wa go sa lebile ka ntlo. Ke a le lata, ke fihle go lengolo la hao ke leng, ke a le nka. Ne ke sa batla go balla pela hae le bana beso. Then I walked out. Go le balla toileting mo dulang mona Alexander, if you understand Alexander, hona le re dula di ho dulwa le batho ba bangata, dula le bangata and le share toilet. Ka ya ko toileting ke re ke ya ko toileting le ke re ke bala le ngole. Ha ke fitla toileting ya le bula le mpolela taba tse bohloko. Maswabi o polela monna hore pale eo o e romeletseng ho bona re ke ka e nka. O lakaletsa Katleho ho tse ding tsa dipalo tse o tla di ngola. Yay! Ha ke so utlwe bohloko bo ka. My world was broken. I was turned around, turned upside down. I was hurt. It was painful. I take this letter. I don't even tear it. Just squash it. Just squash it and pour it. I mean, throw it. Ka mo toileting. Ke lahlela ka mo toileting. Ke flash ke atsa. Ka ntle lengolo lena le a tsamaya le metsi. Mme mo wa tla wa kena, ha kena o thola lengolo lena ka toileting. Wa le ntsha. Wa le bala. Ha le bala, ke tlo kopana le yena ha sa tswa toileting, ke mo feta. O re mona, Thabo ya ke memenyane ke batla bua le wena. Ke a ema ke ema hore Masang, don't give up. Even if Lesedi FM le rejectile pale, keep writing. One day batla nka pale ya hao. Yay, ka utlwa bohloko kwa ntenne ka utlwa ankutse bohloko. How yo. But anyway, I was hurt because that day it was a bad day for me. It was a horrible day. And her taking that letter out of toilet and reading it and knowing my secret. I didn't want anyone to know about my rejection. I didn't get it. It didn't sit well with me, but I gave up. I told myself I'm not gonna bother myself by writing. No more, we're useless or on. Remember what in that commotion, in that same sphere, same situation that I was in, the Spirit of God came to me and said, you must keep writing. I was not happy. Then after a couple of days, I accepted or I accepted it. Then I started writing. Ka ngola palengwe ka morao disappointment le utlwisa bohloko hoda. Ka ngola palena ka ya romella ho Lesedi FM. Ha ke romella ya acceptwa ho Lesedi FM. Ba mfounela ba re mona re ratile palena re tlo e bapala. Ntho re tlo etsa, we are going to send you a contract ka palena na as to how we're gonna work together. I was so happy. I was excited. I was over the moon. Then days goes by. Matsatsi a tsamaya, dibeke di a feta. Ha ke thole lengolo ke busy ke shebana le post because ha ona di email nakong ela ke nakong ela ya di poso ke busy ke batla le ke shakana le poso njalo poso ho fihlela ke nka phone ke letsa Lesedi FM drama ha ke ba founela ba gae e mona Maswabi re mpa re bile le phoso ga romella lengolo hale hantle ke ba hlola ka sa kgona ho nka palena hao due to hore Lesedi FM ha lena SABC yana tjhelete ka 2009 SABC e ne mathateng a ditjhelete mme ha ra dumellwa ho nka dipale kapo ditshwantshiso ka utlwa bohloko mo tshabeha. It's another blow after I've worked hard, after so many trials, after so many failures, after so many rejections, my man, but I never gave up. Then after the same frustration, the Spirit of God keeps me writing. I wrote another Palebis on Madikaputu. I wrote it, put it on my laptop. Just keep on writing. As a writer, you keep writing. Ideas come, you write them, you put them on your laptop. Then, one day I came from work, found my grandmother. My grandmother said to me, hey, I was listening to radio, Lesedi FM, Lebata di Pale. Jalo ka sengodi, romella pale tsa hao. Hey, I was excited. I wanted to listen to radio that day. Whatever was on TV all the time. Ke sala ke shebile ke mametse radio religiously that night. I wanted to hear this advert or this call out, hey man, but unfortunately that night they didn't say anything. In the morning when I wake up, when I get to work, take a phone from work, I make a call to Lesedi FM. Hey, Lesedi FM Trauma, ke bua le ntate Mkgotsong Kgatho, ke mmotsa he ntate Mkgotsong Kgatho, hela ke utlwa taba e tjena Lesedi FM le batla dipale, ke nnete na e monna e hlele re batla dipale ha ebe teng romella pale ka sepele ka potlako. Hey, ka boela ai ka thaba tsatsi le tshwarele ka fa ke thabile ke tseba hore I have a lot of scripts, a lot of dramas on my laptop. Then when I get home, I just pulled one of Madikaputu. It's a script that I have written a couple of months, and it was there. I just took this script and I put it, and I take it, put it in on my USB. Usano saying spanning ka copper, ka flopong, ka romela ya Lesedi FM. Nakong ena na ya Lesedi FM pale. Ha fitla Lesedi. Pele ho moo, ho na le ntho e nngwe e ne bua ke ntate Miles Monroe, the late Miles Monroe, are when preparation meet an opportunity, that is a success. In other words, we want to be prepared for the opportunity. And I was prepared for the opportunity at Lesedi FM. Bang kapale ba ya moela, hey wa bo monate bophelo maka ka thaba. Is khale ke thola contract. Hey, contract tjhelete ke soka ke bona ka ngola ke thola tjhelete ba ga tjhelete re tlo fana ke ene kana re tlo sebetsa tjena le tjena mme pale ya ka ya nku ya ba ya re hatiswa ha ke to hatiswa mema ene se the trauma department in it direct in tsamaiswa ke mme Manini Nyokong kana go eo Elena Actibona Jala in Elena Turing trauma department, get communicator Elena and the paperwork and all these things. And then Palea Rato and Kua. I'm spam phone, but now it's late modern days, modern time where the email is sebetsang, Pompelelo, Paleto Sam Etoa Palanin, Karakomang, any schedule so Etoa Pala. It was scheduled to play at 10 o'clock in the night. I remember I tell everybody on this one Sunday, they said it was gonna start on that Sunday. Tell everybody, hey man, come look at 10 o'clock when I listen to my song, my story on the Lesedi FM. It didn't play that night. They delayed a little bit. Then it played on one another day. It was 10 o'clock. I remember my brother calling me. He was so happy, man. We listened to radio and your drama is playing here. Remember, there's a story that is playing on Lesedi FM, Sebapalam Prime Time. Sebizwa Munyaka. My man, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know what happened. But by grace of God, Mapaliaka, Madikaputu, ila shiftiso from 10 o'clock ya bewa 8 o'clock ho nkuwa pale e bapalang prime time ya busetswa morao hore ene e bapale. That's how powerful is God. Imagine if Skeem Saam o ka ngola story about Skeem Saam sa shiftiswa nakong ya sona because of your story se bapale ka nako ya Skeem Saam e se bapale ka nako e late for the whole month. My man Malika Putu was the biggest story on the Lesedi FM. It was a beautiful story that I've written. That is a story that made me and encouraged me, okay, I'm a writer. But this didn't come easily. This never came easily. It came out of so many rejections, so many trials, so much persistence, and keep doing it. I kept doing it and hoping it would work, hoping and pushing until it came to pass. So one thing that I want to encourage young boys, young girls, don't give up on your dreams. Don't count how many times you are rejected. Your time will come, but be prepared. Be prepared with whatever that you are good at. Be prepared, because when the opportunity comes, you must be prepared. And this is how I became a professional writer, and I became a writer that I ever dreamed of. And I remember people that we went to school with, when I meet them, they say, hey man, you used to say this. You used to say you're going to write stories, man. We're proud of you. Some are doctors, some are teachers, some are, qualified in different things. But I'm qualified in writing because it's what I believed in. Believe in anything that you love. Don't compromise. Don't listen to any noise of what people are saying, but focus on what you love and believe in it. You'll make it. If, guys, this was encouraging, please show more of comments and please watch it and like it. And if this is the kind of stories that you want me to talk about, I'll keep talking about stories. There's so many stories of how I started all these things that I am doing right now. And I still love what I do. So don't give up on your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Your day is coming. Definitely. Thank you. May the Lord bless you. Jesus is Lord. Amen.